There are a couple of UNI football players who have a legitimate shot at making an NFL team next fall, but the one guy who's getting a ton of attention is the versatile running back from Clinton, Iowa, David Johnson. Brad Wells shows us why we think David is going to find success in the National Football League next year.
David Johnson was an under-recruited running back from Clinton, Iowa when he arrived at UNI. Redshirting in 2010, it didn't take long for David to have an impact. He racked up 119 all-purpose yards and 2 touchdowns in his freshman debut against Iowa State and was named the MVFC Newcomer of the Week and earned the same honor the following week. David went on to earn many more honors that year as he finished 4th in the voting for the Jerry Rice Award, runner-up for the MVFC Freshman of the Year, 4th for the MVFC Newcomer of the Year, and was named to the MVFC All-Newcomer Team and was an honorable mention All-Conference pick.
Yeah, he's huge, and he gives that, that frightening presence when, you see somebody that big just line up beside Sawyer, and it's just like, and he's fast and he's powerful, and it's just like, man, how do we attack this guy? Like, it's just crazy.
The honors kept coming as David led the conference in points per game his sophomore year and was named to the second team All-MVFC. David fought through injuries during his junior season, but was still named to the first team All-MVFC. David backed that performance up this year with another first team All-Conference performance.
He's just a very fun guy to be around. He's very outgoing. He's not very cocky. He's a very humble guy. And, all the credit he gets, you'd think someone that could go to his head, but he's not. He's a great guy. He has great faith, very Christian man. And so, there's so many things you talk about David. He's just all around great guy.
David tied the school record of 4 touchdowns in a game 3 times throughout his career. His sophomore year against Youngstown State, his junior season against Iowa State, and this year against Stephen F. Austin. David holds many single-season records for the Panthers as well. In his final game at Illinois State, he became the leader in 3 different areas. Most rushing yards in a season with over 1,500, the most touchdowns scored in a season with 20, and he tied David Horn's record of 17 rushing touchdowns in a year.
I'm just glad that I got the chance to do it with my teammates, with their help, of everyone being there for me, and with the coaches helping me out and learning more of the plays and learning how to become a more effective player.
Well, he's been a great football player for us, and we're fortunate for all the excitement he's brought to the Dome, to our program, the runs that he's made, the returns on kickoffs that he's made. But just a tremendous job for what he's done over the years here at UNI.
David was a dual threat on offense for the Purple and Gold and will go down as one of the greatest offensive players UNI has ever seen. His career records include the most touchdowns scored at 64, career rushing touchdowns of 49, career rushing yards with 4,687, career all-purpose yards of 6,859, and the most career total points scored with 384.
I learned a lot more about defensive schemes, and I learned a lot more about technique-wise, not just being an athlete, but knowing certain moves that could help you get an advantage over defenders or defensive schemes. And I learned how to become a better person. I learned that you got to fight through a lot of things, not just school-wise, but football-wise, to overcome a lot of obstacles in your life. And it's been a blessing, and I'm glad that I did end up coming here to UNI, and I wouldn't choose any other school.
For every UNI fan and Panther alum, David, we thank you for your 4 fantastic years here at UNI and wish you the best of luck in your future.
Bounces off the tackle, David to the 25, 30, David go to the 40, look at him go, 50, David 40, he is gonna go to the house, touchdown!
Keep it here for more Panther Sports Talk.